Okay, let's try this again for the fucking third time today. Um, so a lot of technical issues happening, which I really don't like. Now, personally, I don't much like the idea of broadcasting my space, especially considering, it's well, it's my personal space. It's a bit of a mess, and other shit. So that last stream, I tried to save it, but didn't go very well. So here's what we're gonna do: is I'm just gonna switch it now to the main scene. We can get straight into this, and if anything else happens that I'm not quite a fucking fan of, then well, we're just gonna have to fucking go with it, I think. So yeah, those previous attempts have been privated because they're not gonna be very useful to me. Um, but just as a recap, I think I was just talking about how I needed to maybe change some things for the mod stuff that I was doing, especially with the bone breaking mechanics for one of these mods. Um, and I'd also mentioned how I'd been an idiot and accidentally messed up my internet connection, um, which is great. But that last attempt, the game crashed pretty much, which was lovely mid fight, and then just started broadcasting my living room, dirty underpants all over the floor and whatnot. That's just a joke, by the way. There's no underpants currently on the floor. Um, at least not yet. No, I'm kidding. But still, point is, not ideal. Really, really not ideal. Um, obviously, I'm going to try and hopefully combat that if I can. I'm going to need a way of doing that. Maybe, like a quick release or a button or something somewhere. I can just press and it'll change the scene. I know there's ways you can do it, but setting it up is maybe a pain in the ass. I wouldn't know. I've not done it. So, we'll see. But either way, goal is we're going to sneak up on this fella here. Take his. Break every bone in his body, apparently. And yeet him off the cliff. Okay. Now we have Ed. So, format of these, I am essentially going in with their weapons. Essentially, I'm going in with none of my own stuff, and just kind of seeing how many of them, well, hopefully all of them, get fucked up. And why am I stuck? But yeah, this tomfoolery and rug buggery has me very much a little cheesed off. So killing people in Blade and Sorcery here, I had to clarify. Uh, Making a mess of some of these fools is hopefully going to make me feel a little better, Plus the alcohol. We like the alcohol. Yep. Yep. Uh, yeah. think I might need to change these settings because you just dislocated everything trying to jump at me there. Let's see if we can do this on the fly, shall we? Because I like the idea of being able to let's change the arm. Let's change everything except maybe the neck or something. That way it's like we can do the whole, walk up and assassinate somebody with a neck snap. So all the neck ideal force will be not 0. That would just be 2 more. Maybe. Let's minimize the max angle as well. Minimize the spine. Let's see how well that does. Now, what I am going to do as well, just very quickly, is if I go into that one. Hmm. Hmm? You having to do it again? Well, you saw what happened last time, didn't you? It's all about the rolls. It's all about the rolls. Um, the lovely, wonderful Mrs. is still on Baldur's Gate. Technical difficulties on that front as well, apparently. So, yeah, this has been a rather fun day for glitches and bullshit, apparently. And I don't. Why are these here? I like who uses anyway. So we have a dagger and a double-headed axe, which not the most useful. That not go to plan, love. Yeah. No, Jeremy, come here. Right. So we're so far so good. That's all I will say. I don't know if that can be heard on the stream, but the cat is snoring. There is a snoring cat next to me, um, which is incredibly adorable, as one can imagine. Now, I like to do one of these. They get confused as fuck and start panicking, which is brilliant for me because I can just kind of. You are? No, I can't hear the. No, there is a snoring cat. Apparently it cannot be heard, but I know I've probably got to go the other way. But oh, I always like to see If there's any trade. And they are still playing silly buggers, apparently. Um, ugh. Well then. I hate those fireballs so much because they bounce off of shit. You. Where the fuck? Oh. Oh. That's sausages. I swear I saw another dude. Like I saw him up there, running down. But anyway, law. We love collecting law. Fish kebab. He is well and truly fucked. Anyway, see these staffs as well. I want to know how, because you can imbue these with. Get off. Get off. You can imbue these with magic, and when I was in sandbox mode, you can kind of shoot. Like especially if you have fire, you can kind of shoot fire. I want to know how to do that. Um, because it seems to me like it's not something you can just automatically do, which to me it fucking should be. I'm a little quieter on this one. Hmm? You just turned it off. Well, fair enough. We'll figure it some other day. Yeah. It is a pain in the ass that, so I can kind of completely understand. Mm. Yeah, I'm a little quieter on this one than I was last time. I was rambling like a motherfucker because I keep shitting myself thinking, oh, he saw me. See this? Bugger off. Did I just break his? It kind of looked like I broke. Give me your eyeball. Give me your other eyeball. If you can still fucking see me, right? Ugh, Jesus, can I fucking get up, please? Um, that that's kind of new. This one or that one? Give. I kind of. I like this one. I like that one as well. This one here. Oh, the shield. Who fucking needs a shield, man? Ivory hilted. There's dual wield. Oh. Mm. So we're doing the whole no-no thing of dual wielding from swords that are on our backs. Um, I don't want to. Where did the other one go? There was two here, right? I get the feeling that you are paralyzed. There we go. Out with your misery. Okay. Ingot. Right. Probably gonna have to come back here. I need to remember. Shit. No, I. Right, full send. Why am I stuck on the fucking stone? See, see, I like these as well. Again, I'm gonna need my whole collection. In fact, you know what? That one. Oh, I'm the perfect spot for you. You're my bronze beauty. There we go. Did it. Right. Right. This is probably the way to go. So we're gonna go try and cause more mayhem. This looks very sharp and pointy. And unlike the rapier, oh, it actually sticks in shit, which is nice. Okay, so not that way. Came from that one. That's blocked. Again, these I don't know how much of the last stream anyone saw, but this game, these levels, they do change a fair bit in terms of their layout. Like it's the same stuff. It's very modular, right? But they are a little different each time. Ever so slightly, at least. You can get a lot of duplicates and things, but I mean, we're right at the end now, so it's kind of a little bit pointless. But let's see if the box is there. The box is not there. Where did my box? There's usually a box right here for all, if not most, of the. Oh, logic me that. Okay, now you're just trying to make me look. You know what? Why won't you go in? You'll go in there. No. No. Alright, you know what? Stay there. Right, I don't have anything else. Oh, I didn't even light my torch this time. I've been forgetting to do that. Lighting my torch. You don't need to, but you don't even need to bring the torch with you. But Scowl. Give me a scowl. Look at you. I have a collection of these, for anyone that didn't see the last one. Um, I have a lot of them. I found it. The Holy Grail. Mm. So, yeah, we're golden right now. And I do want to see, you know, like I doubt this game will get an update. I mentioned it in the previous stream. I do want to see this game get an update. With some better stuff. You know, more weapons, more enemies, more content, shit like that. But we already have our 3 parchments, so we could go and do the boss. I'm not going to, because they are a pain in the ass. But I will, however, we go that one. We want this nice and easy for now. I have done some of the 3 and even 4 skulls before, and they're not bad if you've got a decent set of weapons. But because I'm going in with the intention of stealing weapons off of people, it makes things a little bit more difficult. So, okay, so this time I'm going to climb the road. So you can see what I mean already by the repetitiveness. You don't always spawn in the. Where the fuck are you going, man? Yeah, you don't always spawn in the same spots. You know, the starting area is more or less the same. I'm going to throw this car at somebody. I don't know where that dude went. There's noises that way. I don't think I'll be able to throw the cars. It's a shame. Might be able to throw that barrel. See, sometimes these fight each other, and sometimes they fight empty space, you know? They just fight air. It's really weird because nobody. It's like there's no incident. They don't get pissed off in any way. They're not aggroed by anything, and yet they just like to fight each other. No, come on, man, try it. Ow. He's hurting me. Oh no. Give me that right here, please. Thank you. Just get fucking electrocuted. Right. Oh, what's odd? Oh, this shoulder rip here is going on this hip. That arm, you need to do something. But, oh my god, look at your neck. This, this, this needs burning. Cremation, we love it. Okay, right. Nothing in there this time. Okie dokie. Right then. See what shenanigans we can get into. Now one up top. But you get fucking stuck on the bastard door frame. What in the absolute... I'll steal it, but it's stuck to the ground. Oh, these this layout here. Why are you threatening that naked man? What has the naked man... Where did the naked man go? Naked man, come back here. You can't escape justice, naked man. It's alright, mate. It's alright. Right. Again, assaulting barely clothed individuals. Not exactly the best thing to do. But I don't know what his crime was or why he was here. All I know is he had no clothes and couldn't fight back. That sounds fucking dreadful. Yeah, no, maybe I should shut the fuck up. Right. Here we go again on my is that law? No. Skull! I really need a place to like, put all of my skulls. There's a climb me down bit. I think I've ever seen this before. Excuse me, sir idiot. Okay, so we have a climb me down bit. And we have a place to go. Let's go down the climb me down bit, shall we? Oh, it's blocked. Well, that's a fucking tragedy. Right. Can we light this, at least? So that we have some light as hard as space on. See, it's blocked. Like, I can't go down there. Fuck, it's empty. Ah, sir, idiot! You're back! Fireball to the nuts! Oh, he nearly went through fucking cliff. I think I broke him. So this is what I mean, like, it doesn't go through armor. It'll go through, like, the gaps in the armor, which I suppose is kind of the point. But it just gets annoying if you're having to keep doing it. And you've got, like, 7 different like, for example, watch this, right? I'm going to take this riding sword. He just collapsed into a heap. Like a fucking sack of spuds. No, it's not go there this time. See, this is another thing. Kind of annoys me about this mod. That things can become stuck for no fucking reason. Although I'm pretty sure I have one of these already. I do. Ah, get fucking stuck there, Ken. You! He's paralyzed. Here we go. Put him out of his misery. Right. Chest. I'd like to see. Hold that for me. It's you again. Oh. Mate, that was good timing, wasn't it? Adds to the immersion, the realism. But yeah, no, things look. Yeah, I'm gonna need to look to change that. Aren't I? It's just weird. Let's do that instead. See how that goes. Incoming. Oh, no. Yeah, right. If you were to watch the stream right now, this would be. It's a gas. It's a gas. Right here. Right. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I'll get done with this. Uh, I just touched something. Such fucking. Oh, hello. Little posies. Hi. Little kitty. Hi. Hello, kitty. Hello. Always. Stroke the kitty. What? What's that doing? What? Was that at me? Fuck, he's got a shield. See, I like the way that they do that. It's kind of like predicting. Ow, you bugger! I paid for it. Get rid of that shield, shall we? Make this a bit of a more even fight. Don't want to swing too wild because I don't want my bloody table falling out. Ooh, ooh. See, when you hit a parry or something, or when you tap their weapon like that, sometimes you go into like a parry where it just slows down. There we go. Right, you need to make sure. It's like the famous double tap. Oh shit! I just fucked up royally, didn't I? Ow! You know what? This is the worst spot to be. Something like this. Ow! Beat that. Alright, fuck it. Hit. Business. Ow. This guy. Fucking piss. Yeah. This guy. This guy needs to fuck off. Honestly, this dude. Absolute tank. Tell you what. If anybody deserves an ice cremation, it's you, buddy. Hold this morning star for me. You're not holding it. Not bad. Right then. That was a bit fucked. See, I hate the horns. You know when it blows the horn, you're like, whoa. Right, I'm gonna take this wire out because it's got me too fucking cautious. Not gonna see too much of an improvement, but that's a pickaxe, yes it is. Whee! Honestly, those horns, I fucking hate them. Actually, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this out. Thank you, person. Why are you? What the fuck? Fucking stay still. Oh, we're at the end. Definitely, I think the last stream was a bit more entertaining. I'm just way too bloody cautious. Like, there's the boxes. But like last time, fucking hell. Like I tried to get this thing going. God knows how many times. I think this is my third attempt. I tried getting something going. So I'll tell you what, we'll probably do one more of these. Yep, do one more of these little dungeons, and we'll call it. If that's well, I'll say if that's okay with everybody. If that's okay with me, and I think it is. We'll go for a little sipple, itty bitty little sipple, because I've still got a glass to finish. Oh, oh pardon me. Yeah, also. Right. So yeah, I really need to try and set something up. You know, like a quick button or something that I can have. So I know there's like hotkeys and shit, but if I cannot see the monitor, you know, maybe I can set up like a, you know, like they've got pass-through mode or something, whatever it's called on Meta. Maybe I can set that up where it's like it never actually shows my room. It's just the pass-through thing, the whatever the bloody hell you call it. But with any luck, we'll get one more of these done, and hopefully we won't have to fuck about too much. But first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to go pay the Irish fella a visit at a shop. That way we can see if they've got the bronze shite in his store yet. Because if they have got the bronze stuff at his store, I'd be buying them. I'm telling you now. But yeah, I really want that like bronze set. I know there's a fair few weapons in the bronze pack that I downloaded in that mod, but who knows? Will there be any here? That looks like one with runes and shit on it. That is a big fucking axe. Like causing pain. Ooh! I've already got that. Got that last time. Um, that is one big ass fucking pole arm. Look at that beauty. Yep. So we've got the shields and stuff. Oh, this fucking thing. Well, this kind of makes me laugh because again, this probably would have been a little bit thicker in terms of like the haft, which means that would have been a little bit thicker, but this is a little more accurate to something like compared to something like this, for example. Even though this, get out the, but even though this is fairly accurate-ish, it's like it's a little more flamboyant, a little more decorative. But like maces and things were not as chunky as you might see in like um you know shows and movies and stuff, which I always think is really hilarious because when you do, is there law that I missed law? Ooh. Anyway, I like collecting those because at some point I'm going to sit and read them. I bore it, yeah. Should have. Might seem boring to some people, but what the fuck is this? Is this literally just like Flint Stone Age bloody like tool? Like obviously some of these are a bit more recognizable to me, but I'm kind of surprised that that's just here. I did already get one of these, didn't I? Like this, I said this on the last stream in this shop. Like some of the angles are off when they get put onto the. Calm down. When they get put into the racks, like this, the orientation's off. It's all wrong. I don't know why. By the looks, doesn't have the bronze stuff. Oh, excuse me. I mean, obviously there's this bronze axe here, but some of the bronze swords and stuff. I really, really want. Anyway, don't seem to have them in. But what I will do is I'll sell my stuff so that when he does have some stuff in, we'll be ready, won't we? We'll have some gold or florins or francs or whatever the heck they are in this game. I keep forgetting you have one arm, one hand and one eye and are both on the same damn side. Oh, it's the Ernie mask again. Or whatever the hell that thing is. I guess it's supposed to be like a bronze helmet, like slash faceplate type thing, but who knows? Honestly, who knows? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do these again because they seem to have the bronze weapons. You know, like the what do you call them? I think they're like outlaws and like wild folk type enemies. They are the ones that seem to have the bronze enemies, and I'm kind of hoping that if we do one of their things, then go back to the store, we can maybe see some bronze stuff. But who knows, really? I keep saying that, but then again, can you judge me? So I did mention before, I do have the drop near spear. We've got a war. Ah no, this is a proper coppesh right here. I'd love one of these things, especially like to hold one in real life. Like these things, oh, I really, really want one of these. I don't know if they're treating it like a fucking blunt weapon though in this game, because no, it does stab. Why is that just glued to the floor? Oh well. Anyway, see, copeshes are. I like copeshes. I don't even know if that's the correct plural for copesh. You want to see something daft? This is one of this is one of the funniest, daftest things I've found in this game. You do kind of have to level some stuff up a little bit. Wait. But you can sort of pick yourself up on the cart and like take it places. It is a little hard to control, but once you've got the hang of it, and again, it's not like they intended that to be an actual mechanic, but by cart. But you know, I find it fun. I find it really fun. Rubbish. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna imbue the bronze with fire. Imbue the bronze with fire. Then we're gonna take this. And we're just, oh, they're naked. Should be fine. But get back here. Shove that in there. Set them on fire. Well, you. Stop spreading it. Man, I. Right. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Not brutal. Than I'd planned, but look at the size of that fucking shield. Right, give me that. Definitely dead. Yeah, with all this bone breaking bollocks, they kind of just lay on the floor paralyzed, and it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I need to drink more alcohol. Shall we go for a drink of both? Sword. He's looks like a nice sword. Why does your face look like that? One second, mate. I'm just gonna fire punch this bitch. So it looks like the whole like neck punch thing. On guard. Oh, I might just leave you there, mate. Where did you come from? Oh, our eyeball just fucking came out. So here we fucking go then. Fuck that. Like you'd expect at this point. Hi. You'd expect after that amount of punishment that they would just, die. But Who am I? Who am I, eh? Both lungs. And your heart. And you're telling me that you're still alive? Damn it. You're really pretty, though. I like that one. There we go. You can stay there. You've got hinges for fuck's sake. Why is it lopsided though? I need to test a theory with you. Yeah. What the hell is that in your mouth, man? Okay, so by the looks, I think that broken bones thing is sorted. Because before, you were able to literally just rag on their heads, and yeah. But that is deformed. I wonder why. This begs a question. Because the last time I was on at a fireplace like this, in the previous stream, um, the swords were affected. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Yeah. Oh, this one is a little different. I've seen this one before. Um, whatever that is. All right. Hey, mate. Look at that. They fucking exploded. Here's my sword gone. You bastard. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on with this man's nose. Anyway. That. Sometimes the controls on this are a bit clunky, a bit weird, but not terribly, not terrible by any means.
Let's see how they.
Right, we're gonna go assassinate some people. Oh, okay, that might be the way we need to go. Still had swords and shit. Okay. We're just gonna go this way. Maybe the way that we need to go, but you know, got a bit more stealthy toward the end there. Kind of like that. Fucking Waldron steal more knife. Okie dokie. Yep, this is the end. So, bit of a shorter stream, bit less entertaining. I know that, but as a proof of concept, it's done quite well, I think. A bit more sober on this second one than I was on the first one. But then again, you know, tired as well, so I mean, no excuse. It's one of them. Yeah. But it's proof of concept. It works quite nicely, at least I think. So last port of call is since we've got these, um, yeah, I was going to try something then, but they all just disappeared. But first thing we're going to do is go back to that dude's shop. Probably not changed much. I'd laugh. I really would laugh if it was some of the modded stuff that I've got. I think at one point I might end up in, you know, like the sandbox mode, just to show off everything. Just beats blank, you know. But yeah, a bit of a shorter stream, bit of a. I'd say it's a bit more boring this one, but it, like I say, you know, it does get a bit repetitive after a while, and especially this late on a night, it can be a little awkward, but awkward, a bit exhausting. Was probably the better word to use there. But hopefully, you know, as things progress, because again, I'm thinking of starting from the beginning of this, so I'll have no weapons, nothing. It'll be a fresh experience for me. Maybe not for everyone else, because at this point, you know, this game isn't exactly new. Um, it has been out a while, and as such, um, you know, probably lots of different people have covered it at this stage. But then again, you know, I'm not that person who's looking for, you know, extreme content to be consumed on an everyday basis. Just kind of something chill. Oh, look, you don't have any of the bronze shit. I really was kind of disappointed because outside of the sandbox, this shop is the only place you can get new stuff, and the only way to do it is you find it on here, and then you bugger off to that what do you call it, the red tarp thing there, and buy the shit from him. But yeah, no, it's a little disappointing because you expect some stuff, and you do have to keep doing missions and shit. You do have to keep. Where's my phone? Return home. You do have to keep doing those, and you do have to keep doing the boss fights and stuff. And I think it does give you slightly better weapons or slightly more unique weapons if you do the boss fights. So who knows? But hopefully when I restart this and go from the beginning, obviously with that thing all in its glory, I'm gonna save all of that to the end. In the respect that I'm gonna upgrade everything as much as I can. Like with these crystal things, anybody that hasn't played it, you put the crystals in, you upgrade your stuff, get more abilities and whatnot. But I haven't done all of that yet. I've got a few things, a few upgrades, but not all of them. I really want to get all of them at some point. But yeah, obviously the like here, you can find your apparel and whatnot, the swords that you've abandoned places or you know what have you. But like you can't really access everything. Um, this is just all the weapons that you've got in the world. So that thing is that right there. The this one. Um, but yeah, it's a little weird. What is this? I think these are the things I've got in my inventory, like for. Yeah. So I've just got these somewhere. What the fuck? Anyway, um, so here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna end this here, just to you know get this show on the road, so to speak. So we're gonna put the ramble on, the ramble thing on while I turn this off. Hopefully, yep. So yeah, not the greatest follow-up, but certainly doesn't live up to the name of the Strikes Back. Like it probably should have. But then again, we can't all live up to everything that we expect every single time. Sometimes just got to roll the dice and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun. Um, Obviously, Christmas is a busy time for a lot of people. Um, some people, not so much. Others, very straightforward. See family or whatnot, and others are a little bit lonely, a little bit, don't know what to do. It's a mixed bag for everybody, but still, this time of year, it's always strange compared to the rest of it. At the very least, I think everybody can agree with that. But it's nice to sit down and have a minute, collect one's thoughts and all that. But it might be the alcohol talking, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, with any luck, because again, there were a lot of technical issues. I'm not blaming those necessarily. I'm just, pointing out there were a lot of technical issues getting this second part working. Wi-Fi issues, the streams, or rather the headset being a weirdo and cutting out, and the game crashing, things like that. But what are you supposed to do when that happens, really? Other than try again. But hey, I was about to say, with any luck, minus any potential recurring technical issues, uh, can do this again at some point and chill out and relax, maybe a weekend or something, and ramble to my heart's content. Because again, it's not about the viewers, it's not about the engagement necessarily. It's more about the ability to just relax, get stuff off my mind, or I don't know, even just have a nice chill session with the missus while she's playing whatever she's playing, whether it be Baldur's Gate again or whether it be Hogwarts. I mean, she's played that recently. Maybe get back into certain games because gaming has never been a strong suit of mine, particularly like first-person shooter games or anything like that. But I have enjoyed it, especially like single player titles, like your God of War, um, Doom, as was mentioned, I believe, on the previous stream. And, you've got Assassin's Creed, mentioned that on the previous stream as well. Um, franchises like that, that you can just kind of sink your teeth into, get into them, play them over and over again. Even if you're somebody like my brother who used to, and to some extent still does, go through all those games and you know replay them and get all the collectibles and sometimes even platinum trophies and whatnot. I've personally never been able to have that level of patience, especially for a game. But that it would be nice to have something to do that was like a weekend thing or maybe a as and when type thing. Especially, I'm not going to claim to be old or anything, but as you get older, you start working and whatnot. It's like fucking need some way of blow off steam. Uh, Hopefully, the next stream on this channel will be a little more engaging, a little more entertaining than this one in particular. First one I think went a lot better. Like I said, I've said it about 4 times, but I really do think that this one was a little bit lacking. Because normally when I play these games, I'm not quiet. Sometimes I can get quiet if I'm trying to focus or if I'm really like locked in. But a lot of time when I'm playing games like this, I tend to be really silly and really like over the top with a lot of things. Which is why I thought it'd be a good idea to stream because there's some content other than some borderline psychopath stabbing people. But you know, oh well. It'd be fun though, restarting this and because you'll be able to see what I mean by the repetitive nature of everything. You'll be able to see not necessarily how boring it can get, but more so the different variations. You might have seen a couple in these streams, but I think the main goal should definitely be, especially in like the Crystal Hunt, it should be the upgrades as opposed to the end. Getting to the end, especially for this. They need some extra content. They need an update to make things a bit better. Um, after you've completed it all. Um, but all in all, It's not a terrible game, and with any luck, I can get some more VR stuff on the go. Um, Obviously, I'm doing okay now after Christmas. You know, money wise, things should be okay. Um, Nothing insane, mind you. But hopefully we'll be able to maybe treat myself and a couple of other people to certain things that I wasn't able to before, which would be nice. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave this one here. Stop all the ramble before it gets too far, because at this point, it's gonna go down roads that we don't like. But yeah, hopefully, get some shit sorted out. And the next one of these in particular, maybe not necessarily the very next stream, but certainly the next one of these streams that I do for this game or for VR in general will be much better. I can get some custom stuff made and figure some stuff out. 1 second. Jesus. Sorry, I had to do a tactical mute there. But yeah, um, either way, like I say, without much further ado from me, um, I suppose I'll see you in the next one. For anyone that wants to tune in and watch a lunatic be absolutely terrible gaming and a lot of other things. So, right, see you later.